Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG. We're back today to review my personal experience and some of the people that I talked to from Magic the Gathering 30 Las Vegas. If you didn't see me out there, don't feel bad. I've never showed my face on camera for the most part, so that's cool. But I did meet some very nice people, had a great time. It was really fun, and I can't wait to do it again even though there was so much that was great, there was also so much that was bad. So, what we'll do is we'll go through the good stuff first. I almost want to let you know it wasn't a complete shit show, but also we have to go over the problems that there was there because it did make an impact on not just me, but also other players. Before we get started, remember to subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 people, so let's get into it and talk about Magic the Gathering 30 in Las Vegas, Nevada. So we're gonna start off the day with a little bit of cosplay. I believe this was the guy that won the cosplay contest. When I seen him walking around, I was like, "Holy cow, is this amazing!" It's not really easy to see here because it's a still frame, but he had smoke coming off of his head along with all this. It was just amazing, hands down, the best cosplays I've ever seen. Whoever you are, congratulations. I hope you did win the cosplay contest, but I'm pretty sure you did. Um, you did a great job, and I was really psyched to see you there and put the effort in. So thank you very much, and also thank you to all the cosplayers who were there, taking the time and effort to do the things that you love for the things that we love. So much love to all of you. All right, so next, here's a quick view of the play area. You can see here I'm against the wall, so this is the full play area, and it went this way and this way. This is the blue stage side. Over here, you can see where there actually was a sit-down area for people to watch the daily events, which not a lot of people cared about, to be honest with you, at the end of the day. Over here was where the exhibit hall stuff was, so it was pretty cool. You know, here's another one of me backed up again with another more of a wider angle, but basically the same picture. So here's one of the great scenes. So they had several scenes out there where you could actually just sit and play Magic with your friends, which was fantastic. This was a scene where Garuk could be found on a regular basis. You can see his helmet up there, but there was somebody dressed up in cosplay as Garuk. Great guy. Um, where's the females dressing up as Garuk for gender swap? Anyway, moving on. Dirty old man going away. Anyhow, but still, this was great. I loved all these scenes that were like this, where you could sit and play Magic with your friends inside these kind of scenes. So this one here looks a little bit more like Innistrad. The next one here, this was easily New Capenna, as if you can't tell by the cosplayed up Elspeth from New Capenna. This was also another great one. I liked it a lot. Thought it was cool. We had one here. This was more of an Innistrad themed room. Still, it was really great. I liked it. As you can see, everybody's taking time to sit down and play. Had some larger tables here, so you get bigger groups. It was pretty nice. Moving on here, we have this one kind of reminded me a little of Strixhaven. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. But from the person in the back here and kind of the outside of where you can see the towers and stuff, that's what it reminded me of was Strixhaven. I mean, I guess you could say Dominaria as well, but maybe Dominaria? I don't know. But still, this was also a great area. Liked it a lot as well. All the areas were very flashy and very nice. Um, this looked a little bit like um, the Sahili area, um, Aether Revolt style game, is what I'm guessing. Either way, though, this was also a great area. I didn't see any cosplayers in this area off the top of my head, so that might have helped me connect it a little bit better if I actually seen one. But you know, it was a long day on several days. You can't just hang out wait for somebody to show up. So you know, it is what it is. Moving on, we have a life-size Weatherlight getting pulled out of the ground to help combat the Phyrexians all over again. I thought this was fantastic. I love the Weatherlight. I played back when the Weatherlight saga happened during the expansion with Gerard and the whole crew. Oh, it just brings back memories. It was great to see this. It really was. I liked it a lot. Next, we had a couple of small things just kind of set off to the side. We had a little Ixalan action going on with the Planeswalker and her trusty steed. Obviously, you couldn't touch it. I was honestly wanted to climb up here. But anyway, This was still cool though, not gonna lie, not too shabby. One of the other random ones that were up was there was one of Kaya. As cool as this is, it does seem kind of cheesy to me. I don't know, maybe it's the smile on her face. It's just really weird. But I mean, the rest of it's fine. Um, it's pretty cool. Uh, it's really different to see the planeswalkers you normally don't normally see. So it was kind of nice to see, Kaya and the other planeswalkers, and pictures of the some that are not so popular. Here, uh, if you guys didn't know, this is the gauntlet from Chandra that will be going on sale. I think it shoots water or something out of the front. It shoots something out of it, but you can actually buy this. I think it's like $400 or something. It's ridiculously expensive, but it is very pretty. I am not gonna lie. So if this is kind of your bling, I'm not gonna downplay it. I mean, I'd get one if I wanted to spend the money on it. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait and see. But this was very sexy. I am not even gonna lie. You can also see the card over there. They had lots of large size cards alongside all these. It's a large side card here, the Phyrexian Processor to show the Brothers War. We've already went through all the spoilers, so you guys already know about this. I know you see the star. No, this was not foil. If this was a giant foil card, that would be really cool. Some of the other things that were previewed out there were all the fig pins, as you can see here. Or not really fig pins, I'm sorry. These are enamel pins, right? Maybe these over here might call fig pins or whatever. There's ornithopters, there's dockside distortionists, all kinds of stuff. There's the mystery pin boosters. All these are really cool. They're about 15 bucks a piece. I picked up several of these. I got a couple bags of mystery pin boosters I did not open, just to keep, because I think these are going to be worth a little something. I mean, they're already going for 50, 60 bucks online, and I think it's actually fair, only because if you hold one of these, like, they are amazing. Like, these are bigger than actual cards, so the pin is bigger than you think it really is. Um, but yeah, these other pins like this were kind of but these enamel pins were so beautiful, so much detail. I cannot tell you how much I like them. Another card here, Staff of Domination, was previewed, so that was always cool. Here's some more merch. You can see the pins and so forth down below. We got a hat, nice jacket. Jacket's about 200 bucks, I think it was. I didn't buy it. I just wasn't really into it. Just wasn't my jam. But hey, whatever. Next here, you can see Ashnod's Altar, another great preview card. Some coasters were here. The hat again. This was a great Magic jacket. It really reminds me of the 80s. It has that nice slick sheen to it. It has a dragon on the back of it. It was really cool. I almost wanted to buy it, but when I saw it, I was like, as cool as this is, it makes me feel like I'm 12. Anyway, so moving on. Next, we have the Love Sack. And no, I'm not talking about what happens when you go to bed at night. This is a giant beanbag full of foam and whatnot, covered in Magic card picture uh, cloth, and it just looked amazing. I actually can't wait to get one of these, as long as they're not too pricey. Jesus. But this was really cool, and I did like it. If you guys haven't seen it, you should probably go check it out. It says here when it's coming. But I thought it was great, and I was really impressed with it. And to be fair, the cloth on it is kind of fuzzy and soft, so it's not just like leather like old beanbags. So it was nice. So with that said, that's all the pictures I have to go over. With the few minutes we got left, let's talk about some of the debacles that happened that everybody's talking about. To be fair, I had a great time while I was there. I loved it, and it was a good time. However, there were bad things that happened that made it a lot less fun. So let's just run through them real quick because everybody else is going to talk about them too. So the hall closed every day at 7 p.m. regardless of what was going on. They literally kicked everybody out of the hall at 7, and then if you had an event, they would let you back in, or you had to wait outside till your event fired. That was because they wanted to rope things off or what the heck ever. But that's irrelevant. They should have bought two different rooms so they could close a room off and have a playroom in a different area, just like they do at Gen Con. They didn't do that. They weren't smart enough. So people had to wait outside every day and they didn't get let back in after 7 p.m., which was dumb. Event registration problems were abound. People couldn't register. There were supposed to be on-demand events, and there were none. So if you didn't get into the queue and get into an event before you got there, you didn't get to play Magic unless you played with somebody randomly outside. It was ridiculous. And with that said, They tried to charge people to go into the command center. Like you bought a badge to go into this, and then you also had to pay to be in the command center. So with that said, funny story. Nobody paid to play Commander in the event hall. They literally all played outside on the tables that were outside the building, in the hallways, anywhere but the command center. The command center was empty the entire weekend to give Wizards the big middle finger about you cannot monetize everything because we will just play the game we love without you. So, Wizards of the Coast, you might want to think about that for a second. Um, Next, getting tickets after your event was a damn nightmare. The events were so large, you'd wait in line for 15, 20 minutes just to get your tickets. It was awful. Um, so if you got a Lotus package, they actually gave you 4 packs, basically $1,000 worth of the proxy material, the proxy packs, which was just insane. If I knew they were going to do that, I'd have bought a Lotus package for $1,000 because you're guaranteed to get your money back. Because all everybody did was just sell the packs. And if you've been watching the pack openings online, people are not getting anything out of them. I watched one guy open, I think it was 12 or 16 packs and got like a couple dual land proxies, and that was it. I'm talking like he spent $4,000+ and got a couple of dual lands. With that said, we'll go into this video later. Just buy the real card. It's just as much, or if not cheaper. Anyway, um, some of the events didn't even finish. Like once it got past midnight, they started kicking people out and told them to put down draws for the events, and then they had to leave. So like events for uncut sheets or whatever, you couldn't get the uncut sheet because you didn't get a chance to finish playing, which is really dumb. So that's just some of the stuff that was going on. Not to mention that there was so many people. It was hard. I had to wait in line, I think, for an hour to sell my cards, and that was on the good day. Like, I just want to say I got lucky that day. It was pretty bad. There was not a lot of organization at the booths either, and that's not on the vendors or the exhibitors. It's just there was no room. People were cutting in line constantly left and right because there was nothing marked out. It was not set up well. Again, not the exhibitor's fault because they were just there setting up in the space that they were allowed to set up in and doing the best they could with it. But with all that said, all in all, it was a fun time. I have a lot of food for thought now for the next time Magic tries to run something like this, where I'm just going to understand that everything's going to be bad and just do it in advance, because if you don't, you're just going to get hosed when you get out there. So, with that said, guys, thanks a lot for watching. It was a great event. I'm not going to lie. Met a lot of cool people. Had a fun time. Comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Comments down below are going to feed the YouTube algorithm. Tell me how your event went. How did you feel about it? And don't forget to subscribe. Try to get to 1,000 people. If you haven't subbed up yet, it doesn't mean a lot to you. It doesn't mean a lot to the channel and me. Those who have subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate you. And if you want to help out even more, links in the description to the Patreon page, eBay store, email in case you just want to reach out and say hey. And also, I'm going to start up a Whatnot app and start doing some views. Tell me what you guys would like. Email me or put it in the comment section on how you'd like to see me sell some cards and sealed product, because let's see if this Whatnot's what everybody's whatnotting about. Anyway, until next time, be kind. And as always, I hope I seen you at Magic 30 across from my game table.